Good morning, Eat, Move, Rest fam. Man, it feels like a long time since I have been on a video or started a video. Today is going to be a really exciting day. We are finally having a beach day. So between hurricanes back in October, the holidays, and then winter weather, it's actually been chilly here in Florida. We haven't been to the beach in months. So today's a beach day. Tomorrow's homeschool day. We've got 3 little kids. It's easy to say that we are very busy people as of late. So we're going to show you what we're eating when we're in a rush.
Sunshine soaking, we golden, vibes are flowing.
Now I'm actually adding this watermelon element to my water bottle. It's got like such a good essence, and I am a huge fan of like the sweet and salty combination. I'm one of those people that doesn't get thirsty. I don't go out of my way to think about drinking out of my water bottle. But when I have element in my water bottle, it tastes so good and it makes me feel even better that I will finish it in like 5 minutes flat because it's that good. It's already half gone. I love it. It's so good. If you're someone who's prone to headaches, muscle and leg cramps, maybe restless legs, especially at bedtime, it could be that you are low in magnesium and other beneficial minerals that are balanced perfectly. It's been science-backed. So you're getting the perfect ratio of magnesium, potassium, and sodium. And especially on those hot, sweaty beach days, Dusty and I are so active, sweating in our garage gym in hot and muggy Florida. Our body loses so much salt, and that's the first thing we need to be replenishing when we're hydrating, not just with plain water, especially because we use reverse osmosis or RO water, which is completely stripped of everything, even those beneficial minerals. I love remineralizing with something that also tastes amazing. No artificial ingredients, no artificial dyes or coloring, no sugar, gluten-free, of course. And like I said, it tastes so good. They have so many good flavors, and Element also has an unflavored if that's more your style. I like to use that one in a pre or post-workout smoothie so it doesn't butt heads with the flavors that I'm already adding in. So be sure to check the link below in the description. If you purchase anything with that link, you will automatically receive a free Element sample pack. As always, I'm making our green smoothie to take on the go to the beach. I shared in our last meal prep how I did some smoothie bags pre-made for the week. We're gonna do a little beach brunch with our smoothies, our fresh fruit, and the muffins that I prepped last night. And we're gonna try and get in a little bit of a sweat sesh while we're there too. Dusty got these really cool bags that you fill with sand, and then you can lift, carry, pull, push, whatever you want. And we're gonna get in a more of a natural, functional training session. If you guys are into workouts like this, maybe we'll share some more. Let us know in the comments.
Sunshine soaking, we golden, vibes are flowing, we floating, don't hesitate.
We are having our beach brunch. We're getting fueled up and hydrated because Dusty and I really want to do a cold plunge, but first we have to get hot and sweaty because the water is actually still really cold. We brought our medicine ball, I grabbed my 20-pound dumbbells and my leg band, so I think we're gonna get creative and do something sweaty.
All the way.
I finally figured it out. I can do anything. I'm standing here in the light, staring at sun in the eyes. There ain't no changing my mind. I can do anything. On my head, having the time of my life.
Okay, you guys, finally just did a cold plunge after getting a little workout in. Best day ever because we have sun, sand, surf, salt. I mean, we're grounding in the sand, grounding in the ocean. Zoe is taking a nap and Erin's like, now we need some rest. We ate at the beach, we moved at the beach, and now we need to get our rest in. So we're gonna do like a little breath work. Sometimes Erin does tapping with the kids. So cool, so fun. So again, to get them kind of wound down before we get in the car, maybe they can take naps on the drive home. We're gonna chill and do a little breath work in the sun, a little gratitude, and thank God for this goodness, for our healthy bodies and minds. Do some breath work to slow down and get ready to rest. I've also recognized that the magnesium in the ocean water makes us so chill, especially on the drive home. So time to wind down.
If you guys want to do a little box breathing with us, we're going to inhale for 7, hold for 7, exhale for 7, and hold for 7. Another one that I like to do is inhale for 4, hold it for 7, and then exhale for 8. That one will make you fall asleep in 5 minutes flat. I kid you not. So use that one at bedtime, but if you just want to redirect your focus and get really present and calm, try box breathing. Breathe in for 4. Hold it for 7. Exhale for 8. I love my mommy and my daddy so much. I am thankful for all of God's creations. Well, how do you feel about that beach workout?
Good, super good. There were a couple things I couldn't do. I did some push-ups and pull-ups and some dips here in the garage when we got home, but that's like my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Go to the beach, work out. The kids get to play, sweat, sand, sea.
It's refreshing for me to not always follow somebody else's workout. I always do these videos, but it's really empowering to know that like I can do it my own way and maybe also hit some of the areas that actually need more attention that way if I can do it myself. So
I like the functional aspect of it. Like we're in the sand, so our footing isn't like perfect, but we're not wearing shoes, but we're like lugging these big heavy things around, throwing them up on our shoulders. I love watching these guys like Laird Hamilton and our friend Darren O'Lean do these beach workouts, or like they're walking in the bottom of the pool with weights. Like I feel like those are workouts that really strengthen like your core and keep you strong as you age. So super fun. We need to do more of those for sure.
Yeah, and I love just being in the elements.
Yes.
It felt so good to just be in the salty water with all of these minerals just soaking into your skin.
So
digging
good.
your toes into the sand made the workouts extra difficult, and just having the sun beating down on us, which I feel like we've been sun deprived even here in Florida. Like we have not made time for ourselves to just really truly get back to those basic principles, which I think brings us to another point. Like a lot of times we forget that truly like these things are all some of the most powerful things for our health are totally free, like the salt, the ocean, or getting into a cold mineral springs, or the waterfalls, or just going barefoot in your front yard. Like
literally just getting back to the basics of like the millennia, like our ancestors, right? Like they didn't need all the devices. They didn't need the red light. They didn't need the grounding mats. They were just outside without shoes on.
It felt so good to get into the elements. Even if you can believe, here in sunshiny Florida, we have been super cooped up, just so hyper-focused on basically work, and we forget to do simple things like step outside and just soak up the sun. So it felt really good to just kick our shoes off, get our feet in the sand, the salt, and like I said, soak up the sun. And it reminds me why we're doing what we're doing. When we talk about these 3 simple principles, eat, move, rest, and how to do them your best, a lot of times we get caught up thinking that we need to wait for the right person at the right time to tell us the right tools that we need to invest in. Honestly, so many of the things that we really truly need that help us to thrive are so basic, so fundamental, They're free. Everybody has access to them. So things like stepping out in your front lawn barefoot in the morning and pointing your gaze towards the sun. The sun is such a powerful life force. It fuels our bodies. It gives us energy so we can move our best, and it helps set our circadian rhythm so we can sleep well at night. We really tried to do our best version of just like, let's keep the food simple today. When we go to the beach, it's just fruit and veg and sometimes whatever baked goods we have prepped. It doesn't have to be rocket science. We always say simple is sustainable. And with movement, doing these functional primal movements, again, like just digging into the sand and just doing hard things. It felt so empowering just to be disconnected from my Peloton and a screen and a guided workout with someone telling me what to do, and just being more intuitive and focusing more on what I really needed to do. Do what moves you. So what kind of fitness makes you feel alive? What type of movement energizes you? And then as far as rest, the most powerful forms of rejuvenation is simply breathing. So we sat down and did some breath work. We did a little bit of tapping with the kids. But as far as breath work goes, I definitely am a firm believer, and it only takes maybe 60 seconds of your time if you don't have any more, or if you're nervous about your attention span, kind of like meditation. It can be a little intimidating, but really just taking 60 seconds to do some deep breathing or box breathing can have such a profound impact on your health, your heart rate, your anxiety levels. So my homework for you tomorrow is to have one meal that is just one ingredient. So maybe you have a mono meal of bananas or strawberries or melon, whatever that might be. And my move homework for you is to do some type of functional exercise outdoors. It could be walking, jogging, it could be lifting heavy rocks, doing some yard work, playing with your kids. Do something outdoors that gets you moving and bending and twisting and grooving. And then for rest, my homework for you is to set a reminder on your phone for 3 instances tomorrow to take 60 seconds to breathe. You can go for longer, but at least try those 3 simple techniques to help reinforce and remind you that doing life well and feeling your best doesn't take a lot. Simple is sustainable, and if you can start small like that, it will have such profound impacts on your overall well-being. If you do that day in and day out for the next 365 days, I guarantee you're gonna feel a heck of a lot better.